Hello there, this is part 8 or part 9. What does it say, honey? Are you looking for my live?
Yeah, it's still come up.
See what it says, part 8 or part 9, I forget which it should say on here. I am illustrating a book that I'm writing called Lady of the Leaves. Okay. But it'll say on the live, all the lives are going to be on our YouTube channel. So, writing, illustrating, and publishing a book live, live streams. So, hello everybody. Thank you for joining us. And we are we're in Florida, and I'm getting ready to paint the next page. The next page, I got to put water on here and refresh all this stuff. Hey, in Belgium again, how are you? Morton's going to be reading the comments live in just a minute. He just joined us. Because I have a fan out here, the fan keeps making my water evaporate. So the first thing I'm going to do around the edge, hello and welcome, I'm going to paint a little frame. A lot of times when I'm illustrating a book, I like to, well, it always has the same feel to it. Always, every single one. Like the whole way through. I don't switch up my styles. So the style stays the same. Whatever my style is through the book. And this book is getting very whimsical. It's a whimsical story. And each little page is going to have a little border around it. And on this page, we're going to be painting the leaves of the tree before the leaves change. Hey, Foster. These are all out of order. These are all out of order now. I'll try to put them in order for you. So we start with the Lady of the Leaves. This is the cover of the book. And I'm writing, illustrating, and publishing the whole book on lives. So this is the title or the cover page of our book. And we all know how Jack Frost paints the winter, but have you thought about who paints the leaves in the autumn? And we're going to tell you that story in a nutshell. This is the Lady of the Leaves. We have to enter at the bottom of her doorway is in the bottom of the tree that she lives in. Every tree that changes color has a Lady of the Leaves living in it. So we go in there, we find our girl sleeping in the bed. She sleeps for 3 seasons a year. She only wakes up in the autumn. Look, the spiders have put a spider web on her hot chocolate mug. And she wakes up, she goes to her hat tree, puts on her hat, which is a little acorn cap, and all the leaves come to life. She sings them a song. They come to life, and they come onto the hat. That's the first one. He's super happy that he's made it first. He's smug. And then when she's all dressed, she goes outside to paint her leaves. And she has to do this secretly. I'm going to get this one up here because this is a treat. This is the scene we're painting now. Only we're going to paint this all. She's not going to have a cat because she's just teeny. She's just a teeny. And she sleeps for a long time. She might encounter a cat outside, but she's the size of a leaf or smaller. She's just little. So we're gonna take some brown, and I just want to put where the trunk of our tree is, because I want to focus on just the very bottom part right now, the very, very base of the tree. That's it. So now I'm going to rinse this off. I'm going to get in here, and we're just going to get after our greens right now. Just our greens, because she's just woken up. It's gotten chilly enough out that fall is in the air. So I'm gonna just put some leaves up here. We're gonna go crazy with leaves. I'm gonna use different colors of my green.
What's a roly-poly?
Just different splashes. Yeah, pet roly-poly. They predict how long of a winter you're gonna have. You know what they are? Uh-huh. We're going with green leaves. Lots of them. I'm putting it around every sort of which way. And then I'll take some of the water because I want to have different tones to this too. This is her tree in full effect. Her tree in full effect. And Morton's reading, I'm going to be looking at the comments, but I'm focusing on getting you a good shot of what I'm doing. So when I feel like I have the tree adequately green, I'm going to come in and I'm going to just grab some water and I'm going to dab with water. I'm just going to dab with water.
Everyone's doing good.
Yes. We had a crazy storm a little bit ago. I want this tree to really feel like we can't see the sky through it. We're going to see parts of the branches are going to come through here. But we're painting this part first. Honey, did you take that Flonase stuff?
I did.
You did? Martin still has his cough. So now that I get this all like this.
We'll be in Florida till the 8th.
Yeah, in Florida till the 8th. Our daughter just left from Mexico for business, so we're
nice to see you, Jenna.
We're staying here for a little bit. I'm gonna come back in here and heighten some of that green up.
Tiana's asking how you are.
Doing great. Doing fantastic. I've been getting lots of messages from people saying they've always wanted to publish a book. They did not know how. It's so easy. I'm just going to put some different colored leaves in here. I'm just going with our greens.
It's warm down here, but it's throwing it down the rain at the moment.
Yeah, well, the rain stopped just now, but it has been rainy. So the story goes, our girl needs to be hiding in here. This is going to be her leaving her house to go hide up in here. And who knows, maybe the whole time she's painting leaves. Maybe she just stays in the tree the whole time. Maybe she stays outside.
She hibernate.
No, she definitely hibernates.
I mean, but who keeps the leaves green all through the summer?
That's another story, honey. This is the thing, when you're writing a book, Morton just brought up a great point, because when you're writing a book, you're going to find things, you're going to ask yourself questions. He just asked who keeps them green all through the summer. That's another book. And you're going to find a lot of stuff like that you have to just let go. There can't be a question and answer to everything. Can't be. Or it'll be the longest book in the world. Have you read War and Peace, honey? Have you ever read that book? They try to answer a lot of questions in there.
Lena's saying she quickly showed your work to parents and who are here, and they tell me your work is so good.
Oh, wonderful.
They looked at the work.
Thank you. Well, I'm hoping, my goal is to inspire everybody to tell your story, get creative, do what makes you happy, So I'm just kind of keeping the rough little shape of this. And I'm gonna come in here now. We're gonna get brown, and now we're gonna paint our branches. So we're gonna have the one branch come right up in the center. I'm gonna take that right down to the ground. Put a little leg out here. So we want to make the house opening right here. We kind of want to make it so you can't really see it. It's not going to be really like a fairy door. And I think her and the other fairies just might live outside in their trees for the whole fall. I think she might go to sleep when the last leaf has fallen. She might stay outside till the last leaf has fallen. I kind of like that. Ending it up with her being in bed, Jack Frost touching the tree. Kind of like that. Okay, I'm going to have this one limb come over here.
It's wildly talented, no me.
We're all talented. Everybody's talented. You just gotta find your thing. So here I'm just gonna touch some branches that you'll see coming through here and there. I kind of like the idea though, honey, that she lives outside. I would live outside all summer if I could. Totally would live outside all summer if I could. See, I'm trying to make this look like the same tree trunk without copying exactly. Just kind of going for the same feel. Branch out that way, one up the middle. Same feel. Okay. And it's branches, so nothing's going to be straight. But I'm going to just take and put in little peaks where our leaves are not. I should say are not. And sometimes you won't even see them at all. Okay, let's have another little branch coming up this way. And where the branch joins, I'll make it a little bit thicker as it would be. I'll follow.
As children's stories, just no illustrations.
You can, if you don't want to illustrate yourself, which now AI, there's AI things that you can get, or you could go on, there's a great website called Fiverr, Fiverr, I think. So illustrators, you can look at people's illustrations. My granddaughter used to do that. She doesn't do it anymore because people want to just pay teeny little amounts for original art, which is disheartening. Because you can see about every one of these, I'm looking at an hour and a half. And yeah, the AI stuff, I love it, and I'm not a fan. I think that I've looked at some stuff, and I use a program called Procreate, where you actually paint. It's an actual kind of like Adobe, but not. But yeah, it's a cool concept. A lot of people are using it. I don't know. I think a human touch is an important thing too. And sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. You don't get it with AI because it's a computer. But hey, it can be a viable option for you too. Or a jumping point. from where to start if you wanted to start a. See, I'm gonna learn how to do this. It's definitely changing everything. The AI. I'm putting just little hints, just like I have little hints over there. I just want little hints of this tree. I'm happy with that. Now I'm gonna.
Love Procreate. It's user friendly.
Yeah, I love Procreate. It's a great app.
Bran says they love the look of the leaves.
Thanks. And everything I'm doing here, I'm going to have every single one of these is going to be up. I'm downloading the part I did right before this. Is going to be up on our YouTube channel for always, so you can see that. So down here, there's a little knot off where a branch had broken off. Right down here. I'm going to just put that up. Just so I'm not looking for an exact copy of the tree. I just want it to kind of have the same feels. So when I'm happy that it has the same feels, then I'll start to put in our next part. And the next part is going to be, thanks for following, Amanda. The next part is going to be some sky. And I've seen things like write a book and publish it in 5 minutes. And that's where they use AI to generate the story and the pictures. And I think at that point, maybe, I don't know. Should maybe we just get a computer to read it too? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where we're heading with the AI. Did you ever think, like, when I was a kid, to do something like this would have been so time consuming and so out of people's reach. Now, in saying that, I think
something like what?
To write, illustrate, and publish a book. When I was a kid, and I'm gonna tell you what I
writing and illustrating's never lost its time. It's the
No, I'm saying with AI. It's so different now with AI.
Yeah, but that's because a lot's the AI writes it for you.
Right.
You give it a synopsis. It's not actually you writing it, which is
right.
To me, that's the cheat.
But when I was a kid, I can't remember how old I was. Somewhere my mom has a file of everything I've ever had published or sold, or she has a scrapbook somewhere. I gotta find it. But I think I was 12 or 14 when I had my first thing published, and I think I got paid $2 or $5 for it. I forget. And they sent it as a check. It was so cool. I had to put my signature on it. My parents put it in the bank. And everything is just so different now.
Yeah, because the programs are getting so clever.
You can write and publish a book. We ought to do that. I had to do that with Procreate. I'm sorry, not Procreate. With there are AI things where I give it a story, I give it the premise, I'll give it this premise. We'll do that. I'll do a little AI challenge and have it write the story.
You don't remember when you were at school as well?
And see which one is
If you copied something out of a book, the teacher would catch it, and they would point it out to you, and the AI is getting that clever. It'll use a passage out of a book, but it'll change it so that they can't say you copied it. It's crazy. You can use it to cheat on your homework.
I was just reading an article about kids and their homework, how different it is with AI. We're going to have to come up with a whole different whole different way of teaching and learning. Okay, so I got to get this cleared off because I want no fall colors here. Oh wait, I do want fall colors here. Because we need to make our girl is going to be going in right here. So I'm just going to make right here so tiny and so little that we'll barely be able to see it. And little colors going in right here.
Everybody's going quiet again. Any questions, anybody?
I think I'm going to make this just look like a little blur, actually. A little blur, maybe like the first colored leaf. And then we'll see a close-up of it. I think this needs to be just a tiny little blur of color.
Randy loves the tree.
Thanks. And then our next picture will be extreme close-up of that. I'm gonna go.
Or it might be on the deck.
I'm gonna go here and grab a little bit of blue. A little bit of blue. And we're gonna do sky.
Laney Arcane loves the tree.
I'm gonna just do some sky now by taking some of my dirty watercolor and putting that in here with a little bit of the blue. This is the first day of the fall.
Yeah, we'll leave on the 8th, I think it is, to go back up.
Yes. We're going up. We'll leave on a Sunday.
And we'll visit in the Biltmore house and then finish in the journey.
A week from Sunday, we'll head home. And then Monday, we'll be home. So I'm just pushing this color into the forest, or into the leaves. I just want to make sure that I don't...
probably will, because they're saying it's cold up in Pennsylvania now, so like we'll see the leaves change.
Yes, the leaves have not changed yet at home. I've been looking at our security cameras every day. No signs of them yet. The Shumacs have changed. They always change first. Oh, I need more of this color down the side. Need to paint our frame down here. Gonna give that a little bit of that red. I got another Simba hair here. I didn't realize how much Simba sheds.
Yeah, that's like a black t-shirt on with a
his hair all over.
Like covered in seal.
Yeah, I didn't think he shed it a lot, but he does.
That's where the robot vacuums come into their own. Except for him, you'd be emptying it every day.
Mrs. Doyle has been sitting quiet at the church waiting on us. That's AI I can get behind. Which art AI definitely has its place too. If you're a writer and you need photos or if you need images, go for it.
I still think you should work in conjunction with artists.
Well, but why?
Because, when you look at AA Mills...
Oh, I just went into there.
He
Honey,
worked with another artist.
That was a long time ago. We have other options now. That's like me saying, I used to pump water from the well, so I'm still going to do that, right? I think it definitely has places. Okay, so up here...
Sandy drew a tree similar to that one in their grandson's room with birds and nests.
Oh, very nice. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe she could live in a bird nest out here.
Yeah.
The birds aren't using their nest. The birds do not use their nest in the fall. Maybe she can find a little bird nest, and that's what she stays out in to do her painting. Or at least she could take a nap in a bird nest. She could at least take a nap in a bird nest. So we're just going for some touches of blue. I'll put a couple little touches of blue into the tree. The tough part about this is what'll happen is you might end up grabbing some green on you don't want a green sky. So you want to touch it and get away from it. That's too dark there. That's too dark there. But I'm going to just keep touching and using from that same, just to have your...
Sandy says, I think a nap to cause her little house in the tree is adorable.
Yeah, I think she could take a nap in a bird nest. I think she stays inside. She builds little cozy fires in her little fireplace as it starts to get too chilly. She might even end up needing a scarf, maybe even little mittens on the real cold days. I've already painted with mittens on. When we first bought the church, we had no heat for 2 years. And
Hi, Jill.
I painted. I wore gloves. I would look and it was like, it's above 50 degrees, I can paint. If it wasn't above 50 degrees, I couldn't paint. I'm not talking about painting pictures like this. I'm talking about painting walls. I stopped counting when we hit 160 gallons of paint for the church. I'm gonna bring that. I need that blue down here. This blue down here. We need that color. I don't want to have any lines of where I had been.
Jill's saying howdy, and Ambi
Hi,
Doll saying
Jill.
you're so inspiring.
Thank you. I want to inspire people to write books and paint and follow their dreams.
How did the lady go?
Oh, the lady went great. I'll show you in a second. I got to get through this color because when you're working with the watercolor and it dries, it's hard to make it match up. Well, you can bring it back to life, but I'm gonna paint and do some little swirls and that sort. Just touch in by the tree. Don't pull any green out though. Can't pull the green out. I'm going in my water that had been clear that's now dirty over to here. And this part here has to be magic. That's our little, when you look at it, it looks like a little leaf ball. That's Our Lady just starting to paint right there. The next painting I paint is going to be a close-up of this scene right here. Right here. I'm going to take that and make it really, really big so you can see it. And I think I might put a little bit of a yellow glow around here once the blue dries, because she's definitely starting her magical thing here. I'm gonna come up here and layer some more blue up here. It's raining again now. It's raining.
All loves it so much.
I'm so glad. I am so glad. I can't wait for people to tag me in stories that you're doing. Right. I just got a thing today from Amazon, from my Amazon, or my Kindle, I should say, KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing. Every month I have sales for books. Sometimes people buy hardcovers, sometimes they don't. Doesn't matter.
Send some to Texas. We need it. So yeah, it's crazy here just now.
Oh, if I could move and send the weather, I would. I would.
Oh, Julie sent a heart me.
Hey Julie, how are you? I'm going to put another little patch of that bright, bright blue there. I like it. I'm going to put just a little touch of it in the tree too. You know, when you look at the sky and you see that. This is my second painting that I'm doing today. Second painting today. My goal is to do 3 a day.
Lena Lean's asking, if it's on Amazon, Lena Lean, you should be able to get it, or the printing programs, you should be able to get it in Belgium. Because
yes.
What's that one for the t-shirts?
Yeah, honey, on Amazon, I have Amazon sales from all over the world. Yeah. You can buy Amazon. You can buy books that are on Amazon everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, that's I don't know if you've seen it either, Lena, as Priscilla has the inner bio, there's links to it. There's is it Printify it's called? I
yes,
keep getting the name
Shopify.
No,
Printify.
Printify. And
You're
you can get t-shirts and mugs and everything. And Jill's in Wales has actually got stuff from it.
I might actually do...
or was it Jill that got it, or was it... There's somebody in Wales got stuff from it. And they got aprons and things like that.
I might actually do some of these pictures on Printify as well. I'll wait and see how everything comes out.
But we have shipped things to Europe. It's slightly more expensive than within the USA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the shipping is the thing.
Yes. It won't be Amazon US. It'll be like the Belgium.
It'll just be on your Amazon. When you click on the link in our bio for our Amazon and you go under books that I've written or music that I've written, I forget the name of the page that it's on.
Oh yeah, Jill's bought from Printify, but she's not got them yet. Yay!
Jill, someone else in our Facebook group is from Wales, and I forget if she put the picture in there. She got for her husband, and her neighbor. She got them aprons. She sent us pictures of their matching aprons. It was lovely.
Yeah, the Printify one.
Okay, this tree, I love it because look, it feels super far away.
It's not me, Jill. It's
yeah, right there.
Put a computer in front of me and I'm lost.
Honey, you are so talented at other stuff, and I want to get Morton. I want to get Morton really involved in doing all of this stuff. I would love to be able to paint, write the story, and then Morton do all the formatting and publishing. And that's something you would be so good at. Yeah, for remembering. Martin does have a good memory.
Except I don't know what Nedgies are, Jill. Making those funny videos, and it's like, what the heck is she talking about? Jill, must be a Welsh nickname for a hedgehog.
Yes. You don't understand that? A Nedgie is a hedgie?
No, I've never heard any call them that in Scotland.
Honey, you can't figure that out.
Yeah, that's definitely a Welsh nickname for a hedgehog.
A little Nedgie. Okay, so when you feel, somebody asked me how I know when a painting's done. You don't, but you'll just feel it. So I wanted to feel familiar to that tree. I tried to make the trees the same.
Jill says she's special, okay?
I tried to make the trees have the same feel. And this little spot here, I'm gonna try. I should wait a minute, but you know I don't. My motto is like, do it now, and I get very impatient. So I'm gonna just put just this little yellow around here, because this is our fairy, our little lady of the leaves, just jumping in here. So I'm gonna dab that off quickly. Yes. Oh, that's perfect. So she glows because our next painting now is going to be this part up close. Now I'm getting into something that I can actually hopefully teach you. So as you're storytelling in a book that has pictures in it, I'm going to take this part right here. I like how that frames right there on the camera. I could play around with it. Maybe do I want to do it from that angle? But I'm going to do it from this angle, just up close. So our reader will be able to see. I know I'm blurring it, but I need to have it closer. Here. Oh, that's good there. That's real good there. That part needs to be the next whole picture right there. Now, if I was not on camera, to make that super easy for me, I could screenshot this. Well, actually,
I really love that.
Yeah, I could actually, because I'm gonna scan all of these, turn them into PDFs, and that's what I'm gonna do when I go to publish this book. So I could take that picture, blow it up. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just do its own thing. Okay, forget all that. Well, I want to have 24 pages to this.
I've got a steam driven Samsung to scan on it, which is hopeless.
I want to have 24 pages to this book at least, but I think we're going to have more. Okay, so I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to take our brown. This time I'm taking the brown for a purpose. It's not going to be just the frame of this is going to be a branch of our tree. Because she's in the tree now. She's in the tree. And that's right to the edge of it. Right to the edge of it with this tree. I'm just going to put down a couple different shades of brown. And then I think what I'm going to do is just have this really big, have the one branch go above her head, and then she'll just be extreme close up for us. So that branch we're going to have up this way. Really thick. Nice and thick. And I don't want to have this so straight. It will be straight on that edge. So this edge, I'm going to purposely take and put some sort of kind of
make it white for the border.
Honey, I'm good. It's gonna be wide for the border, and then the other, because the other is gonna. I'm gonna finish the tree part first. The tree part is gonna have a whole lot of bark feel on it. I don't want to just paint solid lines. I'm gonna show you a really cool trick here that you can do. Trees always look, to me anyway, a little bit darker right where they're joining. So then when you're happy with how this is feeling, your shaggy little bark, take your napkin. I'm using the same one over and over and over and over. Dab, dab, twist it, roll it, shape it, and look. Oh yeah. Get some cool bark effect like that. Cool bark effect. That one came out so cool. That one came out so cool. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. So now I'm going to take, and make sure you're following, and thank you everybody for tapping the screen. 9.7 thousand likes. You're awesome. Okay, so now right in here, really big, we need our girl. We need one leaf. We need just one leaf right here. One leaf is going to be hanging right here. One leaf, thicker at the bottom. Is it the leaf? And this leaf is going to start as green. I'm just grabbing a bunch of different greens on here. I'm going to have this leaf start as green. Not perfectly shaped. Just starting as green. Oh, there's kids riding home from school on their bikes in the rain. Have this start as green. I'm going to go ahead and just paint the whole shape out in green. Maybe pale, pale green. Pale, pale, pale green. There. Because our girl's going to be right here. And her brush, which is a stick, is going to be touching this. Her little stick brush. We're going to paint that on first. That will be on the side towards us. So her leaves, everything will be behind this brush. That's her little color changing twig. Maybe we'll explain how she does it. Maybe we'll just let it go.
Yeah, the likes help a lot, Lena.
Yes.
It like tells the algorithm that people are there and watching and liking what they're seeing, and it lets it know other people on the for your pages and things.
Yes, make
So
sure
if anybody
you
that's
make sure you're
watching
doing
can like
that.
it, it helps let other people know. Same with if you share the live with other people, with your friends and things like that. And I don't know if it works, but I saw someone the other day did like a comment that was hashtag FYP. I'm not sure what that actually does.
Oh, I'm gonna go
Do
back.
you know, Priscilla? FYP.
I maybe at F. I don't know. I don't know that it
Somebody
does
did
anything.
hashtag FYP, and I'm not sure what that does. I'll be back
Sometimes
in a
I see people just type FYP. So I'm gonna look back through our girl now. I think I'm gonna go from this one. I think I'm gonna go from that one, and get her face size. Let's go on a profile of her. We have not done a profile of her yet. So we'll paint her ear first. And her ear is down on her head a little bit. So out here, I'm gonna paint. She has a little turned up nose. And she has a little oval face. So I'm just gonna paint this in. We're just gonna start by painting her face in, just like this. And her head's bigger than her ear. I'm gonna get her ear on there. I hope you can see this okay. And her nose is a little turned up nose. So I feel like I made that a bit too big. So I'm gonna pull her forehead out more. We're not committed on anything yet. Oh, I've done this so wrong. Her ear, her ear has to be here. Her ear has to be here. That's her little ear there. Forget that. We still have her hat and her hair to put on. So we're fine once we put her hair on. Oh, that's good. That's like a little bit of her ear over on that side. See that? Just right there. Boop. Perfect. Happy. And here we're going to paint some chunks up for her hair. She has very pretty hair. All the colors of autumn. I can't touch her ear a lot right now because it's still wet. We gotta let that dry. So that's the side of her. We gotta put her little hat on. Her hat is her little beret. Her little, if that bleeds a little bit, that's okay. Put her little beret on. And we'll put this little up on it. It's a little acorn cap. I'm painting a book called Lady of the Leaves. I'm doing the illustrating, writing, publishing, start to finish, all on lives. And these are all the ones that I've done so far. I won't go through the story again. This live is going to be forever on our YouTube channel. This is a book that I'm writing, illustrating, and publishing all on lives. And it's a story about how the leaves come to life, to color. Referring to the page on TikTok that's filled with recommended contact. The app thinks you like the most. Oh yeah, FYP. Yes. And I hope everybody's doing good. This is our girl here. This is a side angle of her. Oops. I don't know why I thought I had that light butterscotch color on there. That's all right. We will use that. So now I want to paint her little body, and her body is sticks, and she needs to be holding this. That's her little brush. So I'm going to come back here and do it this way. So she's pulling this arm back. Her body will be coming down here. This arm over here doesn't matter. We don't even have to see it. Her little neck will paint up. I like that we have a little ear over on this side because she has little ears. You nearly swipe left to see the painting. So now we got to get her body shape down. So her arm's pulling back here. So she's holding this to paint this leaf. That's her arm. So we need to make her body come down here. So I kind of want to keep her same body proportions so it doesn't get confusing as to who's that. We want our character to stay the same. Have her body stop about right there and have her leaf skirt be here. Comes out under. We don't even have to see her shoes on this one. Okay. So she's painting this leaf, and now a wonderful thing happens when she paints. Before I do anything else, I need to put her eye in. Once I get this little side eye in, it's gonna feel a lot better. I have it way too far down. I did it and I looked at the painting and it's like, no. We can take it away quickly. Let's go a little bit higher. But we need that little, like a little triangle shape over here because it's her eye from the side. Looking at it that way. That made it look like she has a wrinkle. She's had a hard day. And thanks everybody for being here, watching, liking. Now she has 2 wrinkles. I just might do this for just now. And she's going to be smiling. Definitely is going to be smiling. I don't want her to look scary. She needs to be beautiful. And just the wrinkles that it gave her, I didn't like that. When in doubt, because I put that line there. Do you remember that line that I painted there accidentally? I'd take that off. Yes. She aged greatly in one day. I might put some, might stick some this color on. White. Honey, would you close that up, please? Just to... I don't know that I like that. Watercolor. Watercolor. I love watercolor. But I gotta get this part right. Her face could be in shadow though, because she's, you know, under the leaves. We can do that. We can do that. I'm gonna quit futzing with it right now. Let's work on her dress. Her dress part here is little butterscotch colored dress. Butterscotch dress. And she has short sleeves. She has short sleeves. So I'm going to use that brown that I'm just stirring up to come out and mix with this butterscotch to form, look, it'll form a little edge for me for her sleeve there. I'll come down here and put a little bit more of this on. Right here. And this, we got to make this her little shoulder over there.
If you need 13,000 likes, get away from our unlucky number.
Oh, we're at 13,000 likes. Wants everybody to tap. It says 13's an unlucky number, is it, Martin?
Mm-hmm.
So now we can see here that her other arm, we will be able to see her other arm. I think we'll make her other arm just come back here and just be trailing behind her. And then I'm gonna actually paint some of this in her hair too. Everybody hit those likes. Let's share the love. Share the love. If you love it, tap those likes. You can help us by tapping likes. One time, honey, do you remember that one time we got to 100,000 likes?
Mm-hmm.
That was super cool. That's the highest we've ever had, I think, was 100,000. I was in somebody's live the other night. I was scrolling by it anyway. They had over 1 million flipping likes. It's really hard. Like, I don't like to compare myself to other people, but it is hard sometimes when you see other creators on here that just have like 10 million people following them, and everybody's liking what they do, and you think, wait, they see the same TikTok audience that I see? Maybe what I'm doing is nothing special, because
14,000 now.
Yeah, 14,000. But then I figured out I just need to do things that make me happy. If it makes me happy, and if some people find it, that's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. I'm going to put more hair around there, but I want to let her what's it dry. Her ear has to dry. Holding my breath for that. Now I'm just going to paint out some leaf shapes with this color on my brush here. And I think I'm going to make here just some color changing happening to this leaf. Doesn't matter why that stick can change the leaves, just like how Jack Frost can make the frost.
Lena just explained to her parents how good you are in film.
Thank you. I don't think I'm even good at stuff. I just like doing stuff. And if we like, do you mean creative and always making stuff up and making things? Yeah.
The route when I just explained to my parents how good you are and feel good things, and then it was, were you like that as a kid?
Always. I love stories with happy endings. And, I just saw something on here. Oh my gosh. I just saw another spot of the story. I just saw another part of the story happening on here. I gotta dab her shirt. I just gotta dab her shirt. Just 1 second. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Well, she's gonna see. She has to go back and paint these leaves. She doesn't paint them once, because we know leaves take a moment to change color. I'm gonna save the red. These are leaves that are gonna go from yellow, orange to red. And I don't know if there's a tree that really does that. A bit of yellow there. Pull a couple of those little spots down there.
That's her ears. She's just not painted her ear yet because it's still wet.
Yeah, she has ears. She has ears.
It's ears, not horns.
No, she has little fairy ears.
Lena's saying acer trees, that's maples, Priscilla.
Yes. These are her little ears.
Sycamores, maples,
See,
acers.
her little ears kind of look like a little donkey ear. The inside of that other, well, you're going to see her from all different angles. You're going to see her from all different angles. Okay. So, a lot of the time, you will have to just kill time with your painting while things are drying. Right now, that's what I'm doing. And I'm into blues and yellows. We could end up with a green sky. I hope not. Hope we don't end up with a green sky. So I don't want to touch.
In front of Lena's house, there's a big tree exactly like this, red in winter.
Oh.
And summer.
That's lovely. Sorry. I'm trying to keep you right where I'm painting. Does not always work. I didn't look at my Amazon. I have a phone stand coming. As I said to Morton, if I'm painting so many of these, I need a proper phone stand. Just do not open that door. Simba has tried to run away. Don't open the door. Honey, just walk around the house and look. Go out that door.
Sliding in the rain.
I'm going to take some of that blue up there. Oops, that's a lot of that blue I took up there. I'll put some down here. Oh, my hand, I'm holding you with my left hand. This is a labor of love, I will have you know. I will have you know this is a labor of love. I want everyone to be inspired to follow your dream, whatever it can be. For the last however many years, people have been telling me, write a book, write a book, write a book. We want to see you do this. And I've written lots, but I wrote something for sale the other day. I sold a story to someone. It was more of like a technical business writing thing for them, but it was creative writing. And which you won't read because it was for business. I write for money all the time. My passport used to say writer on it. In the days when your passport used to have your occupation on it. But this is writing for joy. This is writing and painting for fun. Any luck?
No, it's not really.
No, I think their Amazon comes late here. Because I got something else delivered here, and it was like late at night.
It's funny with people, you know how the HOA's got that gate there locked? As the people go through the other person's garden over there.
Right.
Oops, I'll find mine off. What are you doing for?
I like how the blue, some of the blue from the sky has just really reminded me of stained glass. That makes me super happy. Right here, I want to try to keep this smooth so we get a nice clean profile of her without any little smudgies, little dots.
Did you see Lena's question about creating ladies to hang in a tree?
I haven't been reading, honey. I'm sorry.
It's, will you be crafting ladies to hang up in the tree?
Maybe.
In a Christmas tree or at my big tree?
Maybe. That's a good idea. That's a real good idea.
The doll says, you could even do this as an audio book. You have a good choice.
I was just thinking before I came on, I was like looking through the camera at a bunch of my different paintings that I've done. And I thought, I'm going to make like a little animated version of this just with my camera and reading you the story. When this is all done, even if you don't buy the book, you'll get to experience the book, because I will definitely do a read through, and you know, with images like this, like that, reading the story. Definitely gonna do that. Definitely gonna do that. But I like the idea of ornaments of her. I just have so many stories I need to tell. I have a story of an orange blossom fairy from one of the panels that I've painted at the church. I have a book that I've written that I just need to do the illustrations for. How the Dragon Saved the Bell Tower. And I'm coming right down here with this because that was a dark. It's the time. The time thing for me. I think it's a time thing for everybody. When I'm home, I have so many distractions. I'm really hoping when I go to France for the month, I'm hoping that's my most productive, prolific period for writing. I don't want to get caught up in the art, but I would be super happy to do this, like watercolors with my things, but I really want to focus on storytelling there. Storytelling. I think we need more stories with happiness and magical stuff in them.
Lauren says, I can't wait for you to go to France. A train ride is just 3 hours.
Hey, guess what I just did on my phone? I just took I had coming up on my weather, I had where we were at in the Bahamas, and I just took it off and changed it to the place I'm going to in France. They are having beautiful weather today.
Well, Jill's going to visitors.
The trip in France is going to be amazing. I'm excited. I'm going to just push.
You already booked the car.
I didn't book the car yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to hire a car for the whole month that I'm there so I can go and explore places and see things. And like we're so close to so many cool things there. But it's going to be a equal balance of creating, exploring, socializing. I'm excited to make friends with the other artists. I'm totally getting over my fear of I'm not good enough as an artist, and I have suffered with that my whole life. I used to actually feel better. I would win a lot of awards and shows, art shows that I was in. I would get, I have a box of my ribbons, my blue ribbons. That's like a dog. But I would go for like best to show for this, do this, do this, and then I just got to be where it was just. It felt too much just like a vanity thing, and I stopped trying.
Lena's asking what do the pics next to people's names here mean? It says 3 and family.
If it says fam, they are a subscriber. Fam is a subscriber, and the other numbers mean things like how much the person comments, how much the person likes, how much the person gives, if the person gives gifts during the lives. It can be a lot of things. It can mean a lot of things. And I truthfully don't understand all of them. The only one I really, really understand is if it says fam, they're a subscriber. Which means every month they say here's $5.99 for making the content that you make. which is sweet and lovely and wonderful. We don't expect everybody to do it. We're very thankful and grateful to those that do. Some people can, some people can't. And that's totally cool. Totally cool.
You can actually click on the things and it tells you what they mean.
Oh, that's cool. Martin just said you can click on the things and they tell you.
If you click it, it shows you, like,
That's
and then
neat.
you click the bit that says family, and it tells you, family, do you subscriber badge, get a badge when you subscribe and things like that.
That's
so it tells
neat.
you what the stuff means.
I didn't know that. Thanks, honey. To us, it feels like just when people kind of like your content, comment on your content, follow us, that is so magical. I love it. I never expected to find the friends we found on here. And it really is just like hanging out, visiting with friends. hanging out, writing a book, illustrating a book, publishing a book.
And we've actually had friends on the TikTok lives that came and visited us.
Yes.
When we've had events happening.
Even when we didn't.
Yeah.
The other week, Corey Wave came and visited us for a couple hours. It's good fun. I'm making this wet right now. Going in here with blues.
Oh, Lena's saying she subscribed and it's not showing. Bob, did you subscribe to the
If you
Facebook,
subscribe to,
or did you subscribe to the
TikTok is a paid subscription, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's a free thing, and that doesn't.
Free.
Facebook's free. TikTok, they do a paid subscription. So, yeah, to your website on here. When you subscribe, it's paying $5.99 a month, and let me see. It says you're a member, and it says you're a member.
If you're a member.
Can you click on hers and see? You're on the team. You have a heart me. Participate. Oh, wait, no. It doesn't. Those things aren't lit up on yours. And if you've done it, maybe go out and come back in, and it'll turn on. I don't know. Truthfully, I'm sorry.
There's followed and there's subscribed. If you followed Priscilla, then there's like a subscription, and it's $5.99 a month. So I'm not sure that if you've subscribed, it should show as family next to your name, and I'm not sure why that it's not.
Yeah, maybe if you've subscribed and paid the $5.99. Go out and come back in, and it might show up. And
if it has, and if you have subscribed and we didn't see it,
yes, thank you.
I apologise because it's not showing.
It usually says that here.
It usually tells us when someone has subscribed, so I really apologise.
I'm painting this stuff in thick and then dabbling it because I just want it. I want it to be kind of like a cloudy feel on there. To the website is subscribing to the email list on the website. That's free to do too. Okay, let's get her face sorted out. Let's get her face sorted out. We gotta go with the eye, and the eye's actually up in here. And like a little triangle.
Okay, you're at 20,000 likes now.
Thank you, everybody. And we have to have a little smile for her. A little smile.
Heart-shaped.
kind of heart-shaped. And now I'm gonna just want to put some feels in for her. This is the bottom of, or the top of this is the top of a, what's the word, honey? Acorn shell. So the top of the acorn shell is her little beret. Just gonna dab that in a little bit. That needs to dry. And then here, I'm gonna paint this and this. We'll come back over and refresh her stick, it's okay. Paint that and that. And I'm gonna dab them. So her shirt, you can really see her sleeves now. I'm gonna just paint some little things here. So we gotta put her leaves in. I'm gonna come around here and do this. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. I touched the eye. Touched the eye. Oh, that's good, actually. I'm gonna not touch that now till that's dry. I'm not gonna touch it till it's dry. And here we're gonna take, yeah, the leaf is laughing. 100% the leaf is laughing because she's tickling it. So we're going to give the leaf its little eyes. And we're going to give the leaf a big, big laugh. The leaf is going to be laughing so much, actually. We'll make a little tongue on the leaf. The leaf is so happy. We'll give the cheek, little rosy cheeks, little round cheeks on the leaf. The leaf is delighted. The leaf is delighted. Okay. And now I'm gonna just come down here. I have a little bit of brown still on my brush. I'm gonna just come down here and paint any of this white stuff. Paint her arm better. And this little arm behind her, it's just gonna go right down on the other side of her. We won't see her other arm. It's just down on her side. Okay, let's go with some colors on her skirt. I'll leave that little white gap there because colors will run.
Well, Lena's asking, so does the Lady of the Leaves take the leaves home when they fall in winter?
No, the leaves, most of the leaves go to just make the soil beautiful. She takes a couple special ones home with her each year. And then the leaves on her, all of these leaves that have helped her all season,
Hi there, Rosa.
they go home, and their home is basically on the ground becoming soil. She's just lovely, and all of her little friends are so lovely.
Rosa's saying happy Friday, Priscilla.
Happy Friday. Oops.
And Lena thought she might take them home and make leaf dresses.
Yes, she takes some of them home. Some of them get to go home. Like right now we didn't paint. I didn't paint yet all the leaves that are on her hat that hide her, because I want to paint this stuff in first. But this, we're painting leaves up here. I can actually start doing that right now. A lot of them. We need a lot of them. And I'm just going to kind of go with some yellows, because then we can introduce other colors to them. And these leaves are these leaves are very flexible and movable, that she wears with her, because their job is to camouflage her. The leaves are going to camouflage her. No one can see her. The leaves' jobs are to make sure that no one sees her. But this year, I think someone's going to see her. I think that's going to be part of our story, that someone sees her. I think this year someone sees our friend. Oh, Martin. This is definitely different. She does have leaves going every which way on her. Every which way. Let's go for a little bit of the red up in that one. Oh, that's a pretty color right there. That's beautiful. That is a gorgeous one. Do that again on this one. That's really pretty.
Quiet again.
Is everybody watching? Hello, Bria. Hello, Martin liked the live. Who else is liking the live? 21,000 people. Let's see. Lucy joined. Let's see who else is liking. And I hope everybody's liking this experience. On this live, we have just painted this and then this up close of our girl in here painting a leaf. Foster liked the live. Laura liked the live. Thank you, thank you. No thanks liked the live. Thank you, Bran Ran liked the live. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Martin can't see on his phone who liked the live, but I can. I'm going to put in another little leaf right there.
Laura's saying it looks awesome.
It's getting there. It is getting there. I'm happy with her mouth, but I want to give her a little bit more of a smile.
If you're wanting to subscribe, Lena Lean, you click the subscribe on the bottom left. It's a star next to the bit that says add comment. If you click that, it brings up a bit that says it shows you the 1870 live community, and you can click subscribe. When you click that, it then brings up a page that shows you get the choice of subscription plan of auto renewal or 1 month, but you also go and show that because there's the bit that you've got to hit. The circle in the bottom left hand side you have to highlight.
Oh, she said found it.
Right.
Awesome.
But by tapping subscribe you have to agree, because if you don't agree to it, it doesn't allow you to subscribe.
This little guy is so tickled. He is so tickled.
There's it's a 50-50 split, I think. We get money and TikTok. It's like a partnership thing.
It's $5.99 a month. They get half and we get half, which I think is lovely because they do like a lot of work that I could never do. I'm gonna put this little. Let's do this. Let's come right up here.
It's a leaf that's hanging pale horse. Is it? I think she's just working on the veins of the leaf now. It's a leaf that the lady's changing its colours on. And
so it's a book that I'm writing and illustrating on lives called Lady of the Leaves. And we all know the story of Jack Frost, but have you ever wondered how the leaves change color? This is our story in a nutshell. First, we enter at the bottom of the tree. Every tree out there that changes color has a Lady of the Leaves that resides in the base of it, in a little tiny cottage in a nook that you can't hardly see. So our girl, when we first meet her, Our Lady is in bed sleeping. She sleeps 3 seasons out of the year, wakes up for the fall, and heads towards her hat rack where she takes her cap off of the hook. It's a little acorn top, and she whistles and sings for all of her leaves to come down. See, some of them have little faces on them, and they disguise her. She has to stay hidden. And this is the leaf who made it first to her hat. He's super cheeky and quite happy with himself that he got there first. When she's all dressed out in her leaves, she grabs her magic stick that has all the colors of the leaves in it, and she makes her way from the bottom of her fairy house up into the tree to hide. So when she goes up into the tree to hide, she takes her little stick, she touches the leaves, it delights them and changes their color. And she keeps doing this until all the leaves have gone. And that's when she goes back to bed. But in this story, you're going to see a lot of other Lady of the Leaves too, because look out her door. All of the Lady of the Leaves that each live in these trees, they're going to definitely have, someone suggested that they have a Friendsgiving. They will definitely have an autumn festival. That's what they're going to have. And then she's also, this girl is also going to get discovered by someone that's not supposed to see her this year.
Hey,
and that's a human, because animals see them all the time. And that's why an animal will bark when the leaves are wiggling, because they see the Lady of the Leaves in there.
Priscilla's teaching the process of
I'm
writing the story, illustrating it, and then doing self-publishing, electronic publishing, and
print on demand.
And print on demand. So hopefully, if all going well, by the time we leave Florida next Sunday, not Sunday coming, but the following Sunday, you'll be able to purchase the book either electronically or the print on demand on one of the formats online. So, and it'll teach, and it's to teach other people how they can do it, and you can follow the process on YouTube. She's putting the videos on YouTube for you to see how you, the whole process of her creating the pictures, creating the story, and creating the online book, and for you to be able to purchase it electronically or the print on demand, either softback or hardback copies.
Thanks, honey. That was wonderful. What he said.
So hopefully by next Sunday everything will be live.
I need to put some more. I love how her hair kind of feels like leaves to me. But I need to put some more orange in there. My mission is to teach everybody how to do this process so they can do it and have fun. They can share their stories with the world. Nothing feels better than having something that was just an idea in your head come to life. I do that with my art. I do that with my paintings all the time. I do it with books. I do it with music. And I would love to be able to inspire other people to do that too. And this is her ear. That's what I got to do. I got to get in there and paint so you can see she definitely does not have horns. She has a little ear here. I'll put some more of this. Put some little wisp around. And I'm hoping it's a story that people fall in love with and that they enjoy reading. And this book is going to be dedicated to everybody who watches our lives and are such a lovely part of our world. We appreciate it. I can't even tell you how lovely it is to have so many friends on TikTok. I love it. I love it. I'm addicted to TikTok. And I love it. I'm going to give her just a little top part here to make her little shoulder. See her little shoulders back here holding the stick that's tickling this little leaf. I'm going to put I'm going to get some little lines on them and little marks. Martin, do you like the leaf?
Mm-hmm.
He's having fun.
Yeah, it's looking more like a leaf now that you put the veins on. Before it looked like a long apple that had been chewed.
A long apple that had been chewed. Honey, I love you. Martin is so funny. I love him. So this is probably dried enough now. I'm going to take just a little bit of water. I'm going to come back in here, catch a little bit of this color. Get rid of that little white bit right there. Bring it over to this side. I'll make that stick pop. I'm going to put another leaf up there. She has so many leaves on her. She's so beautiful. And I need more orange in her skirt. I think that one right there. We'll put a little orange wheel there. Yep.
23,000 likes.
Thank you. That's a lot of likes. The leaves keep her hidden. The leaves are her camouflage.
Foster loves seeing it from start to finish.
I think that people are going to enjoy that, I hope. Because it's different to say, here's a book that I've written and illustrated. I think it's a whole different feel to say, come along on this journey with me. Let's paint and create something together. I think people are going to enjoy that process. And hopefully, my hope is that it makes people realize, hey, I can do this too. Because you absolutely can do this too. I'm going to put some little definition here. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. You might already do stuff like this.
I do. It's really cool, says Jenny right up.
Yay.
Paulina Lynn says the PayPal link does not work with this. Tried 7 times anyway. Maybe I'll
Hey,
do this.
it's totally fine. Thank you for trying. And just thank you for being here. Please don't anybody ever think you gotta join the special club for us to love you. We love you being here. We appreciate that. I think the world needs more kind places and more safe places to just hang out, have fun, visit with friends, learn something new, try something new, have somebody be a cheerleader and say, let's do this. Try this. Let's have fun. That's what we're here for.
Says the dress is really pretty.
Thank you. I like to stand back. I'm loving this. I'm gonna take some brown and go for a nice sharp line over here by our tree. This side. I'm gonna just come the whole way just down here. The whole way down. I'm gonna get more. Load that brush up. So any bit of my sky that looks scrappy there now does not. Paint some little brush feels here. I'll paint this in. I don't want a hard line anywhere. I'm gonna paint this bark in. I love painting trees. I love painting trees. Trees are so many. There's so many different shapes, sizes, styles. They're people. Trees are people. I love painting tree bark. When I did the paper mache forest back at the church, oh my gosh, you would have thought that I got tired with. I got to make paper mache trees with you. The world needs more paper mache trees. I love doing it so much. And when I got done with the forest, I'm like, now I just need to do 200 more. I haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll have a paper mache tree making party soon. And I'm going to take one more line of our dark brown. I'm going to come right here on the edge. I'm going to get this set up so I can just hold you still and focus on this edge. So right here, and this is the beauty of this. The purpose is to not have it be perfectly straight. So you can get lumpy bumpy with this. I'll follow that color right up to our little leaf. Come right down with our little leaf. And just join him right on. Just join him right on. I'm going to take that color right up there. So now this side, I'm going to just take and just push in. Just a little bit and scrub. Push and scrub. And like I said, there are so many ways to. This isn't really about painting. This is not a painting lesson. You might pick something up here and there that you like. This is about showing you how easy and fun it is to make a book, write a book, sell a book, publish a book, all that stuff. And I think on this one, because we're doing this together, I think I'll show you, I believe in not gatekeeping. I believe in being clear with people. I need to make this just a little darker up here. In my love affair with trees, it's always been darker right up there. Always, just right there. But I think what I'll do is just maybe once a week or once a month or however it's appropriate, I'll show you how sales are going, how to check your sales, all that good stuff. And this book definitely is getting dedicated to everybody who has watched this process with us. So I'm putting just a little bit of brown there on her eye. See, now I'm happy with her eye. I had not been happy with her eye before. Now I am. Just some little lines here, because she definitely has some brown chunks in her hair. I'm gonna just dab that in just a little. Bye, Graham. Okay, I think that's done. Let's look at her. Same, the color of her face is different, but she's turning away from the light. And her face can be any color. I love it. Maybe back here, way back here, should I have another tree painted? Honey?
Possible.
Because there's lots of other little trees, but they would all be green. I think I'll paint maybe a couple. Maybe I'll do that. Although I'll need to have the ground back here. Need to have ground back here. Way in the distance. We're gonna make these way far away. Way far away hills, way back there. I'm not gonna put any trees on them. They're too far away. We can't have trees back there. But we do have that. Okay. So let's take it, let's go backwards to forwards or forwards to backwards. Let's do that. Thank you so much for watching. This has been number 8 on Lady of the Leaves. And thank you everybody for the likes and being here and comments. And the Lady of the Leaves, she lives, every tree that changes color has a Lady of the Leaves in it. She lives in the base of the tree. We all know how Jack Frost changes winter. He paints our winter wonderlands for us. But have you ever wondered how the leaves change color? Here's our story in a nutshell. Let's see your acorn nutshell. So we go in at the base of the tree into the lovely little home of Lady of the Leaves. And we find her sleeping. She sleeps 3 seasons out of the year. Her sleeps aren't measured by days, they're measured by seasons. So she sleeps for 3 seasons. And her hot chocolate has spiderweb on it. And it's almost fall. Her alarm will ring. She gets up, the weather has turned cold. She goes out to her hat tree and takes her hat, which is the acorn cap, off of the hook, sings a little tune, and all of her leaves come to her. They decorate her hat, They decorate her skirt, and then she's ready. She's all dressed and ready to go outside and make the magic of fall happen. And when she comes outside, she goes up as quick as she can into the trees, into the leaves, because the leaves are going to hide her from people seeing her. She can't be seen. She has to hide. So in the tree, while the leaves are green, she starts painting them. Now, leaves are ticklish. Leaves are very ticklish, as we're finding out. And the leaves tickle and giggle. So if you've ever seen a dog or a person look at a tree and you'll see one leaf wiggling, it could be getting tickled. So what's going to happen next? What's going to happen in her story? I really don't know, because it's changing as we're going. Taryn, thank you for the rose. And I don't know what's going to happen yet. I hope to have it 24 pages long. I think we're going to have it more than 24 pages long.
More rose.
And thank you so much, Texas Sunbee. I'm writing, illustrating, and publishing the whole book, start to finish, Lady of the Leaves, on lives. And we really appreciate everybody following, tapping, participating, sharing. And this is being uploaded to our YouTube channel. Every time. I have 7 up there now. Wait, do I? This is number 8, I think. So the whole series will be there, start to finish. And on this live, we actually painted this painting and this painting. So we've gotten 2 done on here. 2 done on here. And there's a lot of cool... I got the hiccups. There's a lot of cool things to come. So stick around. Thanks for being here. I'm going to jump off. I will be back again. I'm going to paint at least 1 more for today. Maybe 2. Honey, you want to say thanks for being here?
Thanks for being here. Cheerio, everybody.
And Morton, thanks to you. Morton's been sitting here reading the comments for us. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And this book, I will have this book for sale at the end of it, both in print on demand, hardcover, softcover, or a digital version. Thanks for being here, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.